Hey everybody, the request for this video, as a lot of people have had this issue, and I actually haven't had this issue myself, so I figured I'd go ahead and make a video for you guys. Basically what it is I'm going to go ahead and teach you how to fix water damage on an iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch. Simple few steps here. This does not work every time. There are some notes I'll go over at the end, but if you do have a water damaged iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch, or other device for that matter, go ahead and follow these steps. Should be up and working. I've done this about 2 or 3 times with my devices that have been water damaged, and they've worked every single time. So it doesn't work every time, but it works the majority of the time. So let's get straight into the steps. As you can see, I have them all typed out here, so I don't have a water damaged device to show you this right now, but I'll go ahead and go through the steps anyways. Let me zoom up here a little bit. So basically the first step to do is, if you water damaged your device, go ahead and immediately turn off the device and remove any cases that you may have on the device, and dry off the device completely with a paper towel or a towel to get all the excess water off. You don't want to leave your device on because then it may short circuit. You don't want to let the water sit on there because it may short circuit and the device may just be wrecked from the beginning. So make sure that you do that, just to make sure that you keep it in relatively good condition from the start. I'll have all these steps in the description, by the way, too. Step 2, you're going to want to fill a plastic bag or a bowl of Tupperware made of plastic, and you're going to want to put in rice into that container. So buy either white or brown rice, fill it all up, and put it in a plastic container that is sealed. Depending on the size of your device, if it's an iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch, you're going to need a bigger device here or there and more rice. But definitely go ahead and do that. Fill the container up with that. Then you're going to want to fully submerge your iPhone or your iPad or iPod Touch or whatever device it is in the rice, making sure to cover all of the sides of it to the point where you can't see it anymore. As you can see, that's very important. That ensures that the rice is surrounding it to absorb all the water out of the inside of the device as much as you possibly can. Again, you're going to need a bigger device, or bigger container based on what device you have, and more rice, but you're going to want to cover it completely so you cannot see it. After this, you're going to want to wait a full 48 to 72 hours before removing it from the rice. This is extremely important. Do not take it out early. You're going to have to wait 48 to 72 hours if you really want this to work. If you take it out, your device may just be bricked, and it's not going to work. You're going to have to do the same thing again. So definitely make sure that you wait 48 to 72 hours, which is a full 2 to 3 days, before removing it. And when it is finished, you can go ahead and attempt to turn it on. If that does not work, go ahead and hook it up to a charger to make sure that your battery hasn't lost all of its power. This should work. Last step is, if it does not work, you're going to want to go ahead and take it to the Apple Store or another store to buy a fix or a replacement. But the majority of the time, this works very, very well. Some notes, as you guys can see, I typed out here. This actually works very well for me, but it does not work every single time. It works for a lot of people too. Make sure you do it very quickly after you water damage your device to prevent further damage. And don't be careless just because this method definitely works. It doesn't work every single time, and you're better off being careful with your devices.